What are the ethical gaps in global cybersecurity? Have you ever wondered how the digital world we live in raises ethical questions? Today, we will look into the ethical gaps in global cybersecurity. These gaps arise at the crossroads of ethics and politics, highlighting issues in governance, accountability, privacy, and fairness across different nations. At its core, cybersecurity ethics is about how we ensure that digital security measures respect individual rights while maintaining transparency and fairness. However, the global nature of cyberspace complicates these matters. Political interests and national security priorities often shape cybersecurity policies, leading to various ethical dilemmas. One major gap is the trade-off between privacy and security. Governments and organizations frequently justify invasive surveillance or data collection under the banner of national security. This creates tension between protecting citizens from cyber threats and respecting their privacy rights. Without universal standards, some countries prioritize security over privacy, raising ethical concerns about potential overreach. Another gap involves accountability and transparency. Many cybersecurity operations, especially those linked to intelligence agencies or private firms, lack clarity. This opacity makes it hard to hold these entities accountable for actions like unauthorized data collection or cyber espionage. Politically, this ambiguity allows states to carry out cyber activities without facing consequences, which erodes public trust. There is also a growing divide in cybersecurity capabilities between nations. Some countries possess advanced cybersecurity tools, while others struggle to protect their citizens. This disparity raises ethical questions about fairness and global digital justice. Less resourced nations are more vulnerable to cyber attacks, and political power imbalances can worsen this situation. Emerging technologies like artificial intelligence introduce their own ethical challenges. As these technologies become integrated into cybersecurity, risks of bias and discrimination arise. Without proper ethical frameworks and political oversight, these tools could reinforce existing inequalities or violate rights. The development of international ethical standards for artificial intelligence in cybersecurity is still a work in progress, leaving gaps in governance. Cybercrime and political manipulation also pose ethical dilemmas. Cyber tools can be misused for political purposes, such as election interference or misinformation campaigns. This blurs the lines between security and political control, raising questions about the ethical limits of state behavior in cyberspace. Lastly, the variety of national cybersecurity regulations creates compliance challenges for multinational cooperation. Different countries may use their regulations to serve strategic interests rather than shared ethical principles, complicating efforts to establish universal norms. To address these ethical gaps, we can take practical steps. Developing international agreements that balance security needs with privacy rights is essential. We also need to enhance transparency and accountability mechanisms for cybersecurity operations, including independent oversight. Supporting capacity building in less resourced countries can help reduce cyber inequity. Establishing ethical guidelines for artificial intelligence and emerging technologies in cybersecurity, with political cooperation, is crucial. Promoting norms against using cyber tools for political manipulation or repression can help protect rights. Finally, harmonizing regulatory frameworks can facilitate cooperation while respecting national sovereignty. The ethical gaps in global cybersecurity stem from conflicting political interests, uneven capabilities, and rapid technological changes. By addressing these gaps, we can work towards a cybersecurity framework that protects everyone fairly and respects fundamental rights.